Okay, game audio is working. That's good. And my mic is working too, so very good. Hello, welcome back to HollowKnight. Left off in the White Palace. That's all. I mean, it's a touch concerning. This seems to be entirely platforming at the moment. Platforming which I am not the best at. Sprint Master, Dash Master, Arc of Pride. I don't think there's really going to be too much else that's going to help us here. Quick Slash could possibly help us, but I don't know. Hi, Cherry. Hi, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Now full up on, well, we're full up on soul here, so... If we need to heal, we should have at least a slightly better time of doing so. Wrong button. Okay. The fact that I remember some of these is definitely helping. There's weirdly some spikes up there, but I don't see... Like, there could be a path, like, all the way up. I don't know about that. Good morning, Mantis. Good morning, Cherry. Hope you're doing well. Well, it's somewhat concerning that I actually recall a lot of the... It's somewhat concerning I actually recall a lot of the paths, like what I'm supposed to do. Okay. This was dash, then jump. Yeah, no. well. Trying to get to the edge of that platform has killed me like 4 times now, so they're just gonna not do that. Okay. Back here. Oh yes. I remember this room. Okay, and we're back at the hallway where we died last time. Do the saw blades feel easier this time? You know, it does seem like they feel easier. It's probably that I've gone through this section before, so I kind of am a bit more familiar with what I'm supposed to do. But maybe the maybe the game's taking pity on me. Okay. You can tell she's serious when she takes a sip of tea before talking. I mean, you're not wrong. Taking a sip of tea means I have an extra second to think about exactly what I want to say. Mantis is the type to take a long sip of whiskey before she regales you a tale of how she fought the corrupt town sheriff in a duel. That does sound that does sound about right. I don't drink, but if I did, that does sound like the sort of thing I would do. Okay. Remember patience. I can't tell if Sprint Master is being helpful or hurtful at the moment. Okay. Well, I got past the saw blade and then just stood the spot of the next saw blade, so Part of me is almost tempted just to see what would happen if I tried to dash. Like, how far do I get? The answer is through the first two. Questionable about whether or not it's safe to do so for that third blade, though. I wouldn't be surprised if it's possible to just have the timing down to dash through two, then walk and or dash the other way, but I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough general spatial awareness in this game to accomplish that. Okay. Instead of White Palace, could you please call this whole episode Saw or something? Saw would be a good would be a good name for this episode, not gonna lie. Why are there so many saw blades in this palace? I was almost through. Curses. To keep the peasants out. This palace is only accessible through, like, a powered up dream nail and, like, all this equipment. What peasants are they trying to keep me out? Or are they trying to keep out me in specific? It probably is just me in specific. They don't want they don't want the little knight getting in there. Peasant can buy a dream now, though, so $2.99 at Home Depot. Went through a lot of trouble to get this dream nail, and they were just $2.99 at Home Depot. I feel ripped off. Okay. I should have 2 chances to have the timing right for that saw blade on the side. Run from the initial jump, I can bounce, and I should be able to jump a second time with my cloak. Okay, that just seems rude. Don't think that saw blade's ever gotten me before. Okay. I can actually... Okay, pogoing does seem to reset the cloak. Pretty embarrassing to have learned that this late into the game, but we've learned it nonetheless. If that's the case, then as long as my timing is right, I have theoretically infinite time to get the timing right to get past the next saw blade, but I really shouldn't dally. Getting the timing right is certainly going to be the particular challenge. Whew. I don't know why I thought that was the time to jump. Clearly isn't the right time to jump. Well, that was unfortunate. I understand the moving background helps give this good illusion of depth. It does make it a little difficult to tell where's the best place to stand. Mantis versus the poor eyesight of hitting 30. Oh, Cherry, I've always had terrible eyesight. my glasses have been historically quite thick lensed. Okay, I need to be moving as that thing goes down. Okay, we're through. We're through. Okay. We're free. We're free from that. Okay. I see what it wants me to do. I don't love the thought. I'm not entirely certain. What the... I'm not entirely certain, like, what the timing on this needle thread's going to be. Yeah, I don't think I can crystal dash through that. That seems exceptionally unlikely to fit. Okay, let's think about this. I need to have either a jump or a dash once I get past it to get to that. And probably a dash would be best. Okay. That top blade that keeps catching me. Am I not supposed to jump? I feel like I'm supposed to thread up, down, dash, go up. Maybe... Okay, I guess that's, that works too, I guess. Okay. Okay. This really should just be a jump dash, don't double jump. She dashed into that one? Yeah. I do wish there might have been a charm that at least slows my descent with the Mantis Claw. Okay. Well, I'm not a fan of this. Okay, okay. Whew. Crystal dashing with saw blades. Not a favorite pastime. But that opens up that path. Let's go grab some soul. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that would be it. Really shouldn't have been. That seems particularly rude. Okay, so take off Dashmaster, Stalwart Shell. we're gonna play like that. Will you get hit? Finally. Hello, totally not snowman. Why Stalwart Shell? Because I have at the moment, I'm having a problem of hitting one of these guys and then hitting a saw blade and taking 2 damage as opposed to just 1 damage. Now, hopefully, mitigate that. At least in theory. Like, hi. Sorry, y'all in the middle of sorry. That's alright, Cherry. I know that I could pogo off of these guys. They keep floating at bad angles for me to get a good leap. Okay. You, I'm pretty sure I do have to pogo off of them. If you want a platform, maybe get Deep Focus plus Grab Song plus Lifeblood. I don't have Deep Focus. Hive blood. Grub song plus hive blood would be good enough. I might end up going back for grub song. Okay, so the stalwart shell just isn't working here. I see that. I figured that would at least make hitting the I figured that would make it at least slightly less likely for me to get hit. No, that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Grub song plus hive blood would be good enough, like infinite health. Okay. You know, I keep forgetting I can dash through enemies. I probably should just dash through these guys. Okay. So that wasn't a terrible path. Not a great one. I don't think I need to crystal dash there. Careful with Dash Master, you can accidentally down dash into solid blades when trying to pogo. Okay, I don't think I've ever... Oh, I was about to say, I don't think I've ever done a proper down dash, so... No spoilers, by the way, she likes to play blind. Explains the poor gameplay. Wait, you can't dash through... I can dash through enemies, I just keep forgetting I can. So yeah, I can dash through them. I just keep forgetting that that's a thing I can do. Oh yeah, I don't want to spoil important stuff, just tips. Please wait for it to ask to be stuck while in an area before backseeing. Chatting, yell. It's alright. I don't think anything you've said's been a problem so far. I wish I could dash upward. Oh, that's all played. Okay, so I can always blast them. Not the best plan. I don't hear hi, ballistic. I could say really having thing in this room right now. What's poppin', ballistic? So what's the really funny thing you could say, right here? Yeah, this section was painful. The whole White Palace took me like 3 hours in game to finish. The White Palace so far hasn't been particularly kind to me, so I can imagine if someone was better at platforming, this probably would take a lot less time. I kind of anticipate this is going to take a while. It just would be fine if you bonked the left wall right. Oh. Well, we've fallen into some darkness. Huh. Oh, that sounds substantially that sounds substantially worse. Welcome to hell. Now it's the White Palace on steroids. I mean, I'm going to take a look at this, but I feel as though I'm probably going to leave the path of pain fairly promptly. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, this is infinitely worse already. I'm about to leave just due to this singular object. I haven't even gotten into the path itself, and this will genuinely take you so many hours. Yeah, it's the worst. Meant to say hi to Paul. Hi, Ballistic. Listen to this sad funeral music for 8 hours. Okay. Is there a particular end goal at the Path of Pain? Is it just for, people that want to experience suffering? It's still ingrained in my head, I can't lie, the HollowKnight's motif being the somber's peak. I thought as the king's motif, it's mostly a challenge. There's a really quick little cutscene at the end that's cool. Well, that's nice to hear. I don't think I'm going to be beating the path of pain anytime soon. You know, maybe I'll come back to that at some point. Okay, back up here. It's not required, you can come back later. Good. Because, I managed to shoot this thing, once, and that might not happen a second time. Okay. Okay, we're up here. Oh, a new bench. Oh good, a new bench. I figured the camera would pan upward, so I guess that doesn't go further up. This area is where I learned how to pogo in the game. Okay, there isn't a safe place to stand. This is important information. Okay. So I can jump, bounce off of the saw blades. Not sure where I'd be going. probably can't bounce off of those spikes. I could, but probably not going upward. I wish I could see a bit further to the left. See where that lower path goes. Yes, and down and left to the platform. Okay. Average factory worker in America be like? Never mind, going upwards works too. Okay, let's take a moment, heal back up. Okay. The road my grandpa took to school. Okay, that's all. Don't get carried away with pogoing. That is not a safe platform. I'm wondering if this is this the spot, Ballistic, that you said Mark of Pride causes problems? Are we still not there yet? Because I feel like Mark of Pride is giving me a bit more distance I can bounce off of. But it's also making it slightly deceptive if I miss the arc. Do you have Quick Slash Charm that may help with pogoing saw blades? I do have the Quick Slash Charm. I think I'd probably have to take Mark of Pride off. I could probably swap it for Long Nail, so I'm not losing as much distance. Okay, the King of FNAF himself will not help you. Shut up that Mark of Pride already. That's gonna be a lot shorter. Okay, well, we got across briefly. Very briefly. Back just had to deal with sighing. That's alright. King of FNAF cheated in his 1020 run on FNAF 2. I will come back a bit to see have Markiplier fly just pogo to the side of the stationary saws. I had swapped it out for Long Nail so that I could have Quick Slash. Which side of the stationary saws are you referring to? The spiky side or the one with more saw blades? If going above the saws doesn't work out, the next step is to go below it. Okay, hang on. I've jumped over this saw blade in the tunnel before. I'm not sure why it catches me out so often right there. Okay, you can pogo because of the extended range to the right side of them. Also, what is Quick Nail doing right now? I was recommended quick nail. I was trying to get it. It's this. Like, having both probably isn't going to help here. I was assuming Quick Slash could help with pogoing saws and staying above them. Pogoing is always about timing. If you mess up, 2 times faster slashes won't save you. Well, that's good to know, at least. Straight into that one that time. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. After all, fragile heart. I mean, I presume we're in... Fragile heart might work, but I assume that would just give us extra hits. As long as I don't get too impatient, basically can just keep going indefinitely at the moment. Has everyone died in my palace's fragile heart equipped? Did it break? I do not know. I don't think I've ever actually functionally equipped any of the fragile charms. Just because, like, I don't think I've ever actually equipped any of the fragile charms because I haven't seen a time in which they felt more useful than a different charm I was already equipped. There's apparently mashing spikes further up. That's fun information to have. Okay, definitely I'm not hitting anything on those thorns. That probably isn't the most viable thing to pogo off of. Yeah, I almost had that platform. Speaking of things I almost had. Oh. Okay. That seems doable. At least more doable than dodging that saw blade. Mantis, I'll be real, if you just go to the end of the platform, jump, and then down slash, you'll pogo from the stationary one, and it'll be way easier. Pogoing and moving saw blade is something else. Why is any of this in a palace? Hello, Zeta, Zeta, Zeta. Well, Cherry earlier said that the saw blades are to keep out the peasants. What? Okay. That was a weird movement for the camera. Laura said it was to train the vessel. Okay. Well, that at least gives an explanation. So, the White Palace, in lore, is a deadly obstacle course to train the vessel. I see what ballistic means by just go to the end of the platform, by the way. Cam lag. I'm a bit bemused by the camera's lag there. Okay. Okay. I'll just get back up there. Absolute Mantis is doing side pogos. Rise and shine, vessel, time for your daily platforming gauntlets. Yes, Papa. Holy shot, the skip to the right wall. Okay, hang on. We get back up there. how'd I manage that the first time? Was it? I don't think I dashed. Take a moment. Calm back down. Going a bit too fast, getting hit. Yeah, the wall skip was why I kept saying, wow, wouldn't it be cool if we pogoed from the stationary one? Yeah, I can, I can see that, yeah. I'm too much of a wuss to pogo anything in this game, to be honest. I've spent perhaps a bit too much time trying to pogo enemies. To mixed results. You'd think I'd be better at it. When you get into that tight hallway, there with the saw blade, I need to be extra certain about my timing. Daily Reminder took me 4 times longer to do Path of Pain than White Palace. Mantis, think about it, you'll have so much HollowKnight content. Oh dear. Oh. if I can get through White Palace and feel like I could attempt Path of Pain, like functionally, I think I will end up trying it. I don't expect I will finish Path of Pain. I still haven't finished Path of Pain on my old account and lost the game since then. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Slightly too early there. Just slightly. When you double jump, the knight dips down a bit before flying up, so be careful, you may dip down into a saw. You know, that would actually explain some things, I think. Path of Pain is quite short. Just comes down to memorization. Maybe only like 6 minutes long for the entire thing once someone's capable of doing it. Their speed runs for Path of Pain, they're like 2 minutes. How's it going, y'all? I'm still in the middle of moving last fade today. I mean, I'm dealing with saw blades. Nothing super new there. I just found the wall skip, so we could. Having the wall skip is very, very helpful if I can just get the timing to actually do it, right? Okay. Calm down. Slow down. I'll move maxing. the exact timing on when that saw blade darts upward continues to elude me. Like, I feel like it moves quickly, so I keep thinking it's going to ascend quickly. But it's never quite as fast as I think it's going to ascend. Mantis, you can jump to the left hole in the tunnel, the one with the spikes, to take a breather from the saw before moving up. Is there a safe spot in the, in that little hallway? I kind of assumed all of it was entirely full of mashing spikes. I suppose I could be in there for literally the spans of time that the spikes are not upright. Or I suppose I could also just keep moving between them if they're slow enough. Yeah, a safe spot on the edge. Okay, that's good to know. If I can ever get back up there, I will definitely try to keep that in mind. Okay, there's a safe spot. Okay, you know that actually is probably going to make dodging the saw blade a lot easier. Okay. I'm past the saw blade. I see another saw blade up there. Okay. I assume we're going up. Okay, I can pogo off of the spheres. That is an option. Possibly might be better to go around the spheres. Yes, no, go right. Okay. Okay. Past the spheres. Ooh. Okay. It's ridiculously easy to get onto that platform. Dash. Do not pogo off of the first ones. They seem to be a bit too likely to speed me up. Okay. Well, today I learned that you can stand slightly next to the spheres, and they won't kill you for a second. Split second, really. Okay. Not fast enough. I need to dash to get past that. Okay. HollowKnight hitbox is weird. Lol, sometimes you can even stand on thorns. I think I've almost exclusively gotten, like, I don't think I've ever gotten lucky on the thorn hitbox. I think I've actually hit thorns that were technically in the floor or ceiling a couple times though. I'm back in. Wow, you locked in. How are you here? Should the wall skip and scale the right side easily? Thank you. I feel like the spheres are deceptively easy. Okay. Definitely. Okay. That one definitely is dash, then jump. It took me like 20 minutes to do the right side. Being able to side pogo the spheres is such a blessing. You know, I hadn't even thought about trying to... pogo off the side of the spheres. Trying to pogo off the top of the spheres is not pleasant. Bad timing. Okay. This is the one I haven't gone past yet. I've only seen them pogoed from the top. This is news to me. Well, only the top has the hitbox with Mark of Pride extends range so much that you can hit the spear top from the side. Huh. Interesting. Okay. That's all. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I see it. I don't like that I see it, but I see it. Oh, this part sucks. Genuinely, it's the hardest part of White Palace. Yes, doesn't look pleasant. Could you drop down on the left side of this part for a breather? Oh wait, you can. Okay. What is the... Technically just jump, use monarch wings, then down slash to side poku to where the spheres extend to. Massive consistency save. Okay. Please don't fall off. Like, genuinely, I did, and my save spawn got set down there. Yeah, I'm terrified of that. Okay, well, hang on. I actually did dash into, well, not into a saw blade this time, but okay. Thank you for putting me back down here. That's at least good. Oh. Mantis, that's left. I know it's similar to small distinction. How do you go to the side pogoing my goat? Go to thank you. Ooh, okay. Hang on. Oh, we're so close. Okay. Right to that room. Okay. This is at least a bit calmer. Oh. Oh no. I don't think this is the, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be the right angle. Yeah, I should have anticipated that there would be a saw blade at the end, and not to not to relax. I think you can... oh yeah, this room has a skip if you're struggling. I can tell where. I think you can genuinely position yourself between the platform and the saw to the right and just side pogo up. Yes, the answer is always side pogo. Okay. Oh dear, this is this sure is a room. Okay. I could probably jump like that. We're over here now. Oh, spear hallway, that should be fun. Oh, this is a save spot. Oh, thank you. That's really kind, actually. Just like me for real, wait on the C-dash until the cooldown until Hive Blood refills my health for dashing. The skip I mentioned is in this room, by the way. Okay, cool. Well, let me get a good few attempts in on this for looking for any skips. Okay. Whoop. There's a spot between the two sets that can pause on. I can actually just... No. Dashing through them would be silly. just enough time to just walk across. Okay, dash is actually slightly too far. Possibly, I don't know if Dash Master actually increases dash range. Okay. Dash faster doesn't increase dash range. Okay, that's good. That's good. It just lowers dash cooldown. Okay. I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to do on that last one. It might just be dash and start running, which would make sense. Wi-Fi died for a bit. Well, you haven't missed too much. Hallway of Spears now. The dash extender made this hell for me. Oh, this is the exact reason why I said you shouldn't have Sharp Shadow. Okay. I don't think she's using Sharp Shadow. I do not have Sharp Shadow equipped currently. Still dashing slightly too far. Okay. Yeah, I said on a previous stream not to use it because of this exact area. Skip, I mentioned, I'll skip this hallway, by the way. Okay, what is your skip suggestion? Okay, well that was rude. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That's might be the rare time for a downward dash. I probably don't need to downward dash. Oh dear. That's you skipped the skip, that's so good. Thank you. Okay. When I get through the second... Alright. Oh, that doesn't count as a safe spot. Okay, well... Desolate Dive helps here. Really? I kind of doubt I can just Desolate Dive all the way from the top to the bottom. Yeah, that would be... I low-key did it once and was so surprised. I hit a frame perfect by accident. That would make sense. That you might need it to be frame perfect to accomplish. Okay, let's slow down. Okay, I could, once I get past that, dash to the side so that I don't run out of time to... Well, you know, I could just fail the pogo. Okay. Slow down again. Taking too much damage. I heard Desolate Knight had ice frames on the full dive, so I was shocked to find out the spikes still clapped me. I've seen so many people talk about Desolate Dive's iframes. I've yet to find exactly when those iframes occur. Like, I know that they happen. I just don't... I can't seem to get it in my head when they happen. Okay. IQ down dash was so goated. Right when you touch the floor. The iframes are directly after impact. Yeah. No. Where am I going here? The spike's here. Looks like maybe I could... Maybe I could side pogo up the side? Z-dashing was the first thing I did when entering this room too. Yeah, I should have expected there'd be it might still be further up. Looks like there is space up. Whew. Side poking is always the answer. That's the skip here. Funny enough, you can repeatedly side pogo off of the fast-moving saw too. A bit too far. I did bounce off of it once there. It makes it more consistent than touching the wall. Okay. There's also a goated skip in the next part. I can hit it, but I'm not hitting it at the right spot. That's definitely the wrong spot to hit it. Okay. Okay. Well, we're over here now. I've never, I think, successfully pogoed off of thorns. So I'm not quite sure where I'd be going there. The goated part of Mark of Prize, they generally never have to be above the saw, the range is that large. Thorns can't be pogoed. Okay. That's good to know. I'm not sure where... I didn't see anywhere else to go there. I suppose I was only there for a short period of time. Thorned Silk Song? You have a spoiler for Silk Song? Don't. I'm going to assume I ran into the thorns there. I was joking about who Thornet is since you said they're in Silk Song. Hey, hi, welcome back, Jerry. was an up slash and a down slash. At least if I end up having... At least if I end up having to redo some of this, I won't have to redo all of it. Have you finished Silk Song? I hate this room the most, by the way. Mantis is going to love this room. Oh boy. Okay. Nope. My thought is that there's got to be... Okay, so there legitimately is just nothing that way. And... this up this way? Mantis, no, don't jump into the horizon. Mantis, don't jump. You have so much to live for. Okay. We're back here. Okay, chat. Where am I going? Because when I get up there, like, is that next bit of wall above, is that reachable with Monarch Wings and Dash? It seems a bit excessive. At the wall, you can either jump or crystal dash. You're going to die, keep missing the jump. Yes, it's reachable, but it's hard as hell. The intended way is to crystal dash. Okay. I need to jump when that thing's up. May I make a suggestion? Yes. Please make a suggestion. Because, well, the stream has been going for over 2 hours, and my wrist is starting to cramp. I think you've to poke off the saw whilst it's falling rather than rising. That's what I was starting to think. It'd probably be safest that way too. Now, actually pogoing off of the saw itself is another matter. Okay. I can't seem to get a good side slash on this thing. Could get a good side pogo. At least not consistently. I'm too scared of pogoing the saw. I can only climb the wall. Well, I'm deeply annoyed. Oh no, she did it. No. On the plus side, I now know that it's go straight across, not up. Also, at least it wasn't that far back. Never mind. Hang on. Would it just be easier for me to just jump over the saw blade? That timing might be a bit catterwampus. I don't think that's the best course of action. Because that's saw blade. Okay. Okay. I need to jump up. Ideally, pogo off the spheres to get to the wall. Oh, this area? Genuinely hell, the worst part of the White Palace. I mistook the other one for it. What on God's green earth? Okay. Did anyone else's stream boomerang or nah? Jump up and crystal dash. Never mind, Mantis. You're effing good. How'd you get that far in 2 attempts? Thank you. Well, mine just did right now. That's all. That's concerning. Yeah, I definitely think I just need to try to get up, and if I have to pogo off with a saw blade, I do. If not, I think don't worry about it. I think trying to pogo off the saw blade actively has been causing more problems. Curses. Okay. Calm down. I knew it was too high, but once you've committed to a crystal dash, you kind of can't uncommit. If you go through the middle entrance, you skip the spike gauntlet. Yeah, I'm not sure how one would get into the middle entrance. Ironically enough, the spike gauntlet isn't actually hasn't so far been too difficult. It's just getting to the spike gauntlet that's been the problem. Okay. I'm quite concerned that at the end of the spike gauntlet, there's just going to be a bunch more. Because at the moment, the stream has been running quite long. And I'm getting quite fatigued. But I fully expect that if I were to quit the main menu, it will stick me back at the nearest bench. Which was not an enormous length of time away, but more than I would be super comfortable with. Yeah. I'm going to go under the assumption I cannot set a I'm going to go into the assumption I cannot set a gate in a dream. Yeah, that's what I thought. if there was just the smallest platform right before the spike tunnel, I'd be so happy. If I could actually figure out how I get past this saw blade and do that consistently, this becomes more of a mild nuisance. This part is actively harder than the spheres. Okay. Well, we're past the spheres. I wonder which have more live streams, Deltarune, HollowKnight, or Darkest Dungeon. That I go to W Mantis. Thank you. Okay, I believe Deltarune has more live streams than HollowKnight currently. Well, thank you for saving me there. That's, at least kind. Yes, she did it. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, the lift here. Well, this is pretty. I'm not sure where I've gotten into, but it's pretty here. No shot, she found the secret room. This is a hidden room, either lore. That's cool. I'm kind of astonished I managed to spot the cracks. Lore-wise, this is where the queen raised her child. Oh, that's cool. It's very pretty here. I like the music. Eerie but peaceful. I like it too. It's very nice. I'm a bit worried about the... It's getting darker. Hi. No cost too great. Not to the lore. Not too late, you're right, Reddit. By the way, there's something to the far right. I made a ton of details, I promise. Kind of pitiful seeing him like this. Oh. What's this? No blazing kin, only one light shall shine against the dark. The worm becomes beacon, minds expanded, to yield, to devote. Eternity in promise and charge, in progeny cursed. Huh. Hello, Carolina Wheeler. I think there's also another secret room. I'm not seeing anything over here. I think it's before the elevator. Okay. An eye out for things that could be currently not seeing anything. Yeah, there it is in the last room. I know it's just not where. I can go back to that room. I was kind of expecting that there'd be after crystal mashing in the last room, instead of going up, go down. Okay. Oh, I can hit him. I didn't mean to hit him. Okay. Mantis, you know who that guy is, by the way, right? Yes. Yes, I do know who that is. That would be the king of, that's the king, right? King of HollowKnight. Okay, good. I had a mental breakdown after 5 streams and someone saw this and what's that guy anyway? Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, he's the Pale King. Okay, is this secret room before we hit this area? Is it the crystal dash that brought us here? I just want to make sure before I go wandering off. And or do I need to smash him? Because I'm not sure what else to do here. The Pale King, like, of England? Yes. I forgot his name. The King of England seems pretty pale to me. After smashing the last room, instead of going up, go down. I'm not sure which does the King of England have spikes on his head? Crystal dash back to the last room. Okay. Okay, I see. I see the spot. Well, it seems to just go straight down. I'm not sure where this down you want me to go is. Try to look at an image of, no, don't fall down, just scale the wall down. Scale which wall down? I don't see a wall to scale. It's all thorns. It's down the tunnel. Is it just above you to the right? Now climb it down. Okay, that's, at least to thorns. Guys, low-key, this room isn't that important. If you want me to see this secret room, I'm going to need a few more instructions. Because I'm currently just encountering places that make me concerned I'm going to end up losing all of the progress that I just made in the past 40 minutes. Climb down, crystal dash left, climb down, crystal dash right, do it until you find the wing around enemy and enter the room beside it. Okay. The room isn't important, and you want lose progress. Find the wing around enemy and enter the room beside it. I'm gonna give this one more try, and then I'm going back up to the room with the king, because like, I'm very much over time. I'm very hungry. Oh god, I'm sorry, Mantis. Mantis, look here. I just sent you the 4 seconds of content in this room to the Discord. Well, at the very least, I did see where we need to go. You know, I think I'm gonna call it there for attempting to get to that secret room. Ain't no way. I'll see ya, Cherry. I'm gonna walk back up to that king. Probably going to smack them with a sword or something. Yeah, sorry about that. I won't subject anyone to and say more of the White Palace. It's alright. Souliform, soul of root, heart of void. Rip Pale King. Okay. We're finally back to a place I can sit in a bench. Huzzah, bench. Okay, what is this? King Soul. Holy charm symbolizing union between higher beings. The bearer will slowly absorb the limitless soul contained within. Opens the way to a birthplace. Interesting. You got the King Soul. It has a single purpose that's completely not obvious at all. Anyway, go to job, Mantis. Huge GG's. Thank you. We're gonna stop there. Thank you for being here. This was a bit of a long one, but hey, we've got through the White Palace. Okay. So, something about a birthplace. That's going to be, it might be the Abyss. Possibly. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed, and hope to see you next time. See ya.